The tanks used in World War I played a crucial part in how the war was fought. Surprisingly, there is not one person who is credited with the invention of the tank. The tank developed over time to become what it is today. The evolution of tanks was very important to the tank's success. Also, the Landships Committee and the Inventions Committee allowed the birth of a landship to occur. Lastly, there are a lot of differences between modern tanks and the tanks used in World War I. World War I would have been a very different war without the involvement of tanks. It is difficult for a tank to move without its tracks. The Holt Company in 1885 built a tractor that moved because of these caterpillar tracks. The caterpillar tracks were first invented in 1770 by a man named Richard Edworth. In 1899, Frederick Sims designed what he called a motor war car. It possessed a bulletproof exterior and 2 machine guns as well. The first tank was made in 1901. At this time, the British were very pleased with the newfound tank's potential and what it could do for them as a country.
The tanks created by Great Britain that were used during World War I were much less advanced than those that are used today. In World War I, tanks used steam engines, which were very cumbersome and unreliable, and only allowed the tanks to travel 2 or 3 miles per hour. They lacked sufficient armor and had a relatively small main gun. Modern tanks now use internal combustion engines, which are much more efficient and consistent and allow the tanks to travel up to 30 miles per hour. Their armor has been improved since World War I, and they are equipped with much larger guns. Tanks have greatly improved since they were developed during World War I. Tanks have played a key role in warfare from the time of World War I up to the present day. Though no one individual was responsible for the development of the tank, it is regarded as one of the most revolutionary innovations of World War I. The initial evolution of the tank was very important to the development of the tank over time. It contributed to the birth of the landship around 1915. From that point on, tanks have greatly evolved and are much more advanced. Tanks were very clearly important in warfare throughout history.